Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm going to show you, hopefully, the full process of making an emelet bag, beading an emelet bag by doing it by hand. Actually, I could have made a bag out of that other thing I was doing on the loom, couldn't I? But I didn't make it wide enough. So anyway, I'm going to try and show you this. I think I can do it with these colours. The thing is, they're very dark, so I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, you don't pull the camera into the thing, that won't be good. Now, see, we're right down close. And I've got these beads, they're 2mm, because I don't like putting something, I wanted a thicker thread to go through the other bigger beads, so these small beads can have a thin thread, alright, because I don't want to have it too baggy or anything, so your thread makes it a nice tight. We're going to just get an ordinary bead first, and we're going to put this on here, and I don't know if I need all this thread, but I'm going to use it. This is the only thing that's going to probably take a minute for me to pull everything through there, but it'll be okay. We'll get on with it. Alright, so we need a piece of... I'm sticking with the same colour cotton with these things. Now this this thread here, this bead, is a stopper bead, it's called. And it's going to stop, hopefully, anything else from moving down there, which is a bit long. It won't if it's not... I'll just go through it again. I need to make something about the piece of work I need to have. Well, that's not good. This is not good, this thread. Oh, yeah, it's alright. Oh, because it's cut it on the bead. And that's not handy, is it? Let's just do one of these as a stopper. I don't know how come I broke that on it. Maybe I tried to cut it before or something and it didn't go through, and then I made a mistake, haven't I? Gee, I hope this thread's not dodgy. It's pretty old. Mercedes. Oh, there it is. No, something sheen. Anyway, I hope this is going to be okay. Try again. I'm sure it will be. So, you know, things are going to muck up on me to start with, don't they? Wouldn't be me having to have this if it wasn't. I hope you know that I'm in Australia. Sonia, I don't probably told you that, but I don't remember. I was saying, talking to someone on the phone the other day, and when I was nearly finished, when I was finished, I was going to say to her, thanks for watching, because that's what I say at the end of the videos, and I'm talking, ah dear, never mind. That shouldn't move. I hope it's not going to break. No, we should be right now. Okay, so I need to have these. First lot, this is the hardest bit, right? The first two rows are a tiny bit tricky, but I'm going to show you, I hope, something that I've sort of worked on. Well, when I say that, this one here that's going to come off is too little, that one. The way that I was doing the last one I did. So we need it to be about this wide, don't we? We need something substantial because we're going to make a little bag that you put around your neck. And it's called an emelet bag. And it's for something. Don't ask me what. There's different things I've heard. And it doesn't really matter. It's just what we're making today, okay? Is that wide enough? It's a piece of jewellery. So you don't... Oh, well, you can have a bigger piece of jewellery as you like. I love big chunky necklaces. I've seen different ones. Wear them on the TV and that, you know. It's really nice. On a story called Younger, there's a lady who wears beautiful jewellery. 4, 6, 8, 15. Sure? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 15. Okay? And it doesn't matter what. So there, that's that far. And when I do the rest of it, then I'll show you when I'll measure it in a minute, but I want to keep this handy for myself so I can just, without causing a problem. So now, what you need to do is you get a bead, right, and back up, sorry. Right. Now, you don't go in the first one, but you go in the second one, right? So pick up your bead and then go through there, okay? Now I have videos of me doing this, but where they are I don't know. I'm going to have to go and find them, I suppose, but this is going to show you from the beginning, and you can watch this one if you haven't seen it before. Try and keep it's not easy to keep it all organised, but just try your best. So then you want go into the second bead and through the next one down this time, okay? Am I doing that right? Wait a minute, we'll find out, won't we? Yes, I think so. Hang on. If I lay it down here, this is what I was going to show you how to do this. Lay it down on the table. It's not going to want to play. It's just a little bit hard to start with, okay? So nobody panic, really. Just don't panic. I'm going to have to pick it up so I can figure out which way this is going. Look, there we go. Look, I've got those, look there. Can you see that? There's those two. And then there's those two. And I don't know if I was supposed to go on the first one, was I again? Go into there. Go back through the one behind. The last one you went through, and the one in front of it, okay? This is called... it's not some sort of a brick stitch, I think. There's different ways, and some of them are, to me, very technical. This is pretty easy. So we're laying it down, right, and we've got it looking like that. Can you see that? We've got a row down here, and this row coming down here. So it's just a bit baggy at the moment. So you put a bead on, you go back through the last one here, and down through the next one there. Go back through the last one, you come through and down through that one, righto? Now if I pick it up for a minute, I can sort of hold on to it, I hope. Got a lot of string here, a lot of string. And down, righto. The first one's got to be tipped back over there. It's not going to want to play because it's at the beginning. These are not easy to do, right? You just got to watch what it's doing, and then you'll be right. I may not have got the first one right, I don't know, but it will be okay when I come back through here because I'm going to be going through them all at once. So go through that one again, and then the next one down. Okay? Just a little bit of practice. I mean, you don't, unless you want to do a really big one, it's not too much to handle, it's not too bad. Unless you want to do a big one, well, I suppose it wouldn't be that bad anyway, really. Now, I think I've looped all the cotton around everything I own. You know what would be good to do this on? And I never thought about this, and I should have done before, shouldn't I? A piece of sticky tape would hold it still, but then you're going to get sticky all over everything. So down through the last one, and through the next one, okay? And watch that end bead, that one that's a stopper doesn't come off because I haven't fastened it on really that spectacular, I don't think. I only went through it once, I think. So you got to watch that it doesn't come off there. Can you see what we're doing? Okay. And then in there. Back through the last one you came through and through the next one. Now, as you're going, it probably will be okay, but try not to put your thread through the other piece of thread. You know, the last one that you went through, try not to push it through. You'll feel if it's a bit hard to go through that bead that there's something stopping it, won't you? So all them go under that way, okay? They all go under there like that. Can you see what that's going on now? You go back through this one and down through the next one here. Really got too much thread, haven't I? Now this bit's got a knot in it. It should be okay. It's just done that to itself, so it should come undone all right. I haven't pushed anything through there. Okay, now, go there, go under there, down back through this last one, and then through that one there. Okay. Now, if you need to watch this a few times, to get it right, you can do that. You can rewind it. If you need to ask me anything about it, you can do that as well. As long as it's not too technical. Okay. So you only have to start it off once, you just, once you get going here, you'll be fine. It just goes easy after this. That's like with the bead knitting. You just have to know how to count and you're right. Okay. Once you get started, it's okay. I must say, I didn't get this straight away. I didn't. It took me a couple of goes. Probably, I don't think I swear. I don't think I swear at my work. I don't think I get have a bit of a chuckle sometimes about how bad things are going. And they do say, something's upsetting, you should get right away from it. That means people too. Should get right away from it if anything's upsetting you. Nobody wants to be upset, especially when you don't want to do it any time, but people always say, be getting older, they don't want to be involved in drama. Well, you don't want to be involved in it any time, really. Never been a fan. Yesterday when Jeremy was up the street, must have been yesterday, yeah, getting the groceries, he said he was waiting there for the taxi and these young girls were standing there, and he said they were talking about this man, this bloke, this kid, young person, about him being unfaithful to this one, and she was saying the most rudest words and singing it out like really loud, like everybody could hear it. And he said he felt a bit embarrassed, especially when they were talking about Jeremy, and that was his name. He thought to himself, surely they'll go away, no, they won't be doing that. And they kept on doing it. I didn't know him, but there was another Jeremy. He was a little vandal by the sound of him. He was using these girls. And they weren't all happy with him anyway. If they all got hold of him, he'd be in strife, I'd say. But anyway, because Jeremy was hoping they'd go away soon, because he just kept doing it. Kept doing it. He didn't have to wait that long for the taxi, which he said was a good thing, so that was good. Now, how far have I come down? I've still got me end one there. I don't know if I'm going to use that in the pattern. I'm sure I'm not. I've got to put one more on. Right, I can see there that I need one more. That's from that bit. I hope I'm still in the shot here somewhere. Somehow. So go through the last one. Oh no, sorry. Go back behind you and down through the last one. The one before and the one at the end. But not the stopper bead, which is okay, because we should have had a different colour so you could see what was going on. I tried to start out like that, but that didn't work for me though, did it? I mucked it up frightfully. Now, I've done something here too wrong, I can see. Why won't they push up there? I put it through the wrong thing, did I? Oh, come on. I'll have to lay it down and have a peep. Okay. It's starting to get pretty warm in here too. I have done something wrong. I've made a mistake there, I think. I don't know, I should see if it moves up there. If it doesn't move up there, there's something stopping it. I'm going to have to undo that. I'm going to cut this off, it's too long. Because you can add more. It doesn't hurt one bit to add a bit more. Now, where was I going with this? No, you don't want to cut that bits on you. Leave it. Okay. I might have wrapped this round too many times, I think. And carried away there. And we don't edit out any of this, okay? Because everybody needs to know. Doesn't matter how many times you've done something, doesn't mean it's going to get right for you every time. Some people can do it, though. But I'm not very confident in the fact that I can do it each time. So I must have put that through the wrong thing, this last bit. And I can't use that because it's not connected to this bead. I've got to thread this. I've got to thread this back up now. I think I did this without this before. I don't remember. I was going to do that. I was going to thread it before I started so I wouldn't have to faff about. I think I got it. Oh, jeez, I got it. Now, let's have another look at this here. See what seems to be the trouble. And for goodness sake, nobody panic. It's okay. We're all good. Now that comes out. So if you put it down, and you lay them all down flat, like this, back that way, the other way. I don't have to do all of them, I can just do, so that's the bottom one. I need one more bead, don't I? And I've got this bit of thread here. You come away from there, so I can see that I've got to put one more bead there, so I've got to go in through there, get the bead, go in through the last one, the back one, and through, oh, no, this is the last one, so it just goes through the last one, right? That's what we did wrong. We just go through the last one, and that's caught it, okay? So that's all stuck in there. Now, we don't want to put the beads through this extra bead that we've got on. We don't want to put the thread through there, but we're going to lay it down and go back through all these beads, right? Pick them up. I can do this easier in my hand, but I wanted to show you somewhere flat so you can see what I'm doing. Now see, this one's over here, and put him over there. And go back up through here. Come on. Just a straight line. And bird out there, squirrel. And come on. And we should have 15 on here. One more. Like that, see? So that's what we've got now. Okay, so we're going to pull that through there. Okay, pretty tight. But then we're going to go over to this side and we're going to go back through the first lot. Okay, because we want it to be sturdy. Alright, and so that was this was the issue with me making sure the beads when you had a smallish hole, because I didn't want to have them wobbling around too much if they've got a big hole in them and only a thin piece of thread. Oh, which one is me? Oh, that's it there. That's me. I wish I'd have made that a different colour. Oh dear, that's gone right in me. Oh, now that's not good. With my glasses on, still managed to get behind them. And pull that through there. And when it starts to get a little bit tight, this thread, well, that's a good thing, you know, that's a really good thing. So that's the first row. This here's the second row here. And I don't think I can go through it again because I'm going to put these other next lot of beads on. So what I need to do is go through, put your bead on, go through the first one, and down through, oh no, just through the first one, because that happens with each end, doesn't it? Just go back through there. There you go, that's gone. What's going on here? Come on now, don't be mucking about. This is not working, what's going on? Go through the first bead on your rope. So that is the extra one there. And don't worry, this will all turn out right in the end if you keep doing it like this. Now you go back through the first one, down through this one. The last one you came through, I should say, down through there. Now it's getting really tight, and that's probably too, because it could be getting caught in the piece of thread that's going through there first. And this is flapping all over the place, isn't it? Wait a minute. That's that one there. And then that one. Because you're going to be going through your bead 3 times, I think, 3 times at least. So there's this time, and then you're taking it back, and then you're going back through it to get to the next row on. So you just do like you did the first one. Go back and thread it down through here, like that. Go back, thread in there, go down. I've done these before, and then the whole lot I've threaded, gone right back and go through every bead again, like every row, just to make sure that it's all done secure. I mean, you probably don't have to, but I get a bit finicky about things sometimes, you know. I'm going to put a frill on this, a fringe, put a fringe on it, and I don't want you in my way, but you are there, of course you are. Nothing else for it, hey? And then I'm going to put some sort of beads or sequences or something on there to make it pretty, you know. I don't know if I've got one handy. I know I've got a few somewhere, but I don't know if there's one anywhere around as close as I can get hold of. I've kept them. I've given some away. I've sold a few. Sold many over the time. I don't sell this sort of thing. I don't do markets anymore, which I would have loved to, but we don't have them here anymore. People, well, they do, but they're not as good as they were. They just have farmers, oh, not actually farmers, they have swapping ones for people to go and swap their stuff and they grow on that. But there's nowhere for, because they did have them, but people are really lousy in this town. They wouldn't buy anything. Some did, but not many. They should have supported it a lot better than they did. Don't know how long I did in them for, but it was good. I enjoyed doing it. I really did enjoy doing it. You'd work real hard, you know, from one month to the next, getting all your supplies and stock ready and go there, and probably wouldn't sell much, but I suppose I always paid for my table. that was something. There's always issues with insurance and things like that, you know. There's lots of issues with everything, isn't there? So anyway, now I'm down at the bottom, so I'm going to sneak back up through here and pull that a bit tighter. Go back through this lot. Now, to be honest with you, that bead glue might be a quicker thing. What do you reckon? Might be a quicker thing, the bead glue. Oh. Looks pretty cool though, doesn't it? There you go. Look at that. Isn't that snazzy? I know I've been wobbling around in my hand and that, and everywhere, but it's working. Whatever we're doing, it's working. So we just keep going with that. Get another row, and you just want to go back through this one. You don't want to go through the top one because you've already. So that just fastens on there. And then this bit goes back through the last one and down the next one down. I think I'm doing this right. It's working out okay, so it must be reasonable. I just reckon. Anyway, we're probably going to make this as big as what for the beads that I've got in, because I don't know if I've got a whole heap of these, but I thought they'd go a bit further. But then again, I've done a few rows. This has not got a hole. Oh, yeah, it has. I haven't seen anybody do this online or on the internet for a while, so I don't know. Hang on, what have I got here now? Did I go too far? I must have done. What's the matter with that? What am I doing down here? I was wrong, Sonia. You're supposed to be back up. Goodness me, what have you done? There's that one. And it come through there. So I must have been right, I don't know. Just didn't look right to me. Okay. So I've got the bead on. And I need to go. I must have went back through that other, the one behind it. Oh no, it didn't come through there. Oh dear. I can take it back, take it off, go through there, and this next bead down. I made a mistake there. That's okay. We can fix it. And my arm's going to sleep because I must be leaning on my nerve or something. My arm. But I need to have it resting there, so otherwise I can't work. I'll be waving it around all over the place. It doesn't like it. It's mostly okay if I'm keeping it in the right place for a while, but if you've got to do something and you accidentally forget what you're doing, like you forget that it's got to be looked after a bit and you move it wrong, holy wow, it gets you by the everything, your brain and everything is not good. I brought myself two, I'm going to call them day dresses because I have day dresses, I have nighties, I have day nighties. Well, I used to have day nighties, I've got day nighties, I've got day dresses, I've got clothes that I wear up to town. So I bought myself two day dresses. They're terry toweling. I do like them. Very good quality. Very good quality. Very expensive too. Except they're too warm now. I can't wear them now. They're too warm. So I'm going to have to wait until it gets cold and I'll wear them then. They got no sleeves in them. But I had to get something that we could get me in and out of it all right, because Jeremy's got to help me with this because of my arms. It's not good at all, is it? Poor man. Doesn't matter. He said he wants to help me, so it's only... But anyway, I have enough clothes now for next year because for winter, I mean, this year. Because last year, towards the end of the winter, I got some new cardigan, a couple of jumpers, some pants, Because I think you still need to buy clothes no matter how old you are. Some people say, oh, I don't need any more, I'll be right. And they're more or less saying, oh, I've got enough for the rest of my life. I don't put it down to that. I need to get different things. I like buying different things to wear, because I never did once. Never had the money to do it once. That's okay. Well, I did different things, but you know what I mean? I wasn't able to get what I can now, so. When you're raising children, in the olden days anyway, because now there's things are a bit easier. I don't know, because we don't smoke or drink, and we don't have a car or gamble, you know. So when we don't have a car, so therefore we don't have to worry about. Well, we haven't got any expenses, so that's a good thing for us, because we're not tripping about people. I hope I got the right amount of beads on. That seems to be going on at a bit of an angle, doesn't it? I might be putting too many on, am I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How did I get 16? How did I do that? Did I count that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe I put 16 on there in the first place, I don't know. But anyway, it's all the same across. It's just maybe because when I'm doing it, I'm not pulling it tight enough, I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be right when I've finished it, because they're going to have to put, I'm going to have it, it'll go up, I'll make it long, okay, and then I just turn it over and I sew around it outside, and then the bead across the bottom. Okay, so that could be the top bit, maybe. Anyway, I might have to go, because I'm getting a bit tired now. And I really appreciate all your comments. Don't know if anybody asked me any questions though about anything. Maybe that was in a different video. I really need to, and I'm going to put things on there like, let me see, like the leaves, little leaves that I've got, little flowers, you know, that I've got. I could make it really nice design on it when I'm finished it. And have a string around your neck, of course, of beads. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed doing that. And I've still got the blanket thing that I'm working on, and there's still all these things here that I'm still working on, don't worry about that. Plus I've got many more that I've started on, and I'm thinking about making another thing, okay? Starting something else now. You'd think I'd sew up the side of my dress, because where they put the seam, it was too close to the side, and it's coming undone really easy, you know. And I'm going to just go and do something. I'm going to come back and show you something I learnt this morning, okay? I'll come back and do another video. Oh, hang on. Will I do it on here? I'll do it on here. I'll do it on here, because I bet I haven't got the stuff to do it, though. That'll be right, won't it? It'll be just the thing. The other day, when I was trying to work out how I was going to put this onto something, oh, come on. It was not happening for me. I'm going to do it with a bit of this cotton here. Gee, I hope I've got a crochet hook. Now, before, when I was talking about them little heads that I bought, doll heads, I was saying about these little, see that little brush? I bought this packet of these. These are Mark, and they're called a liner. I don't know how I'd possibly use this one that's going around the corner, what I'd need that for, you know. It seems, there's a few of those there, so I've got them, so I know where they are. So I've got my crochet hooks too, which is really good. And they are too, that one's too big. This one could be as well, but I want to show you what this lady is. I've seen this lady do today. Because when you've got something like this here, it's hard to crochet with. It's hard to do anything with. You can't see what you're doing, can you? You can't see. I can't, because it's got too much fluff everywhere. So what you do is make your slip knots first, I suppose. That's mostly what I do. I can't do that. Is this 50. Yeah, it seems awful thick though. I think this one might be too thin. Maybe not. I'll just do one chain and see. Oh no, this is good. This is good. So what you do, you get your bit of this and you put it over there. Sonia. Well, I thought I'd remember. Oh yes, righto. And you go through here like this, look. Okay. And you go underneath it. Whoops, no. Under there. And through here. I hope this is right. Because if it's not, and you're not doing any picking up of anything. Come on. And that should go along a bit better than that. So it seems to be crunched up together, bunched up together there a bit too much, doesn't it? Oh, how are you going to see them bits? Well, what did they do? How'd she do that then? Okay. It was on one of them short things, you know, people only do. Maybe I don't need to do that, this loopy round thing. Maybe I don't. Let's try this again, loopy round thing. It's called a single crochet, I think. That was how the bottom was at what she was doing. Maybe this top bit I'm not doing it right. But then you're catching it, see, so it's... Yeah. Maybe it just goes back through it. Like that. Isn't that what I was doing? Oh, I don't know. Let's go back through it. Here we are. Here I am making things look difficult again. For people that hold their work different, it'd be like, I think this is how you do it. I don't think you do the other thing. Wait a minute. For people that hold their thread in a different place or their wool than what I'm doing, might seem a lot easier, I reckon. What do you think? So we go under that and take this back through here. That lady was practicing, I'm sure, was she? Did it so easy. I think she'd been practicing for a few years. Oh dear. Anyway, well, that's what it looked like on that side. I remember that. But I thought, that looks cool. And then you've got to go under there, grab that, pull that through. You know what that lady says that does this thing? She just... I'll show you a minute. She has this way of showing you how to do telling you how to crochet, right? So she goes... I might have to do that without this bit. Well, that's going to work. It's just a bit tedious for me. So what she says is... Hang on. I'll get all this out of the way. If I can remember. So you go through there, so you... and put that through there. You wrap that round there. You pull out its guts and you throw it off a cliff. So you stab it. You stab it. You wring its neck, pull out its guts and throw it off a cliff. You stab it, wring its neck, pull it through, pull out its guts and throw it off a cliff. Stab it, choke it or something, pull out its guts and throw it off a cliff. If you can find her, she's fantastic. Sounds really, really bad, this guts thing, but you know what it is. It's just, that's the way things are. Anyway, I'll achieve that one day. I'll have another go one time. And sort of, anyway, if there's any of you still there watching, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.